Welcome back to a new Slug Aviation 52 video. Today I will be reviewing your model airports. And this will be there'll be 5 airports reviewed, and every 5 episodes there will be a grand finale. This is Season 1, Episode 1. With that, let's get into it. First off, we have North Los Angeles International Airport. It is made by Airplane Guy 64 and is 243 square feet. And has working beacon lights. There are a lot of beacon lights. I used to think that was just the only beacon light, but now I've seen a couple more, and there are a lot of them. And here we have the Alaska Airlines area, and the terminal is a piece of paper probably glued to the background. And the background's really good. I think backgrounds are really realistic. It will enhance the detail of your model airport. Here we can see a Qantas A380 taking off with some scenery in the background and some chairs. I've seen some of your aviation room and it's pretty good. I've seen their channel and some of your airports and they're really good. I know how your channel is. I've seen it before and I'm pretty sure I'm subscribed to it. If I'm not, I'll subscribe. And then we have some Southwest aircraft, a One, some 700s. The main tip I have for this area is to keep right here, the terminal. As you can see, it's kind of wrinkly. And I want you to keep it straight, like this other terminal right here. And that concludes this airport. It's a great, solid airport with good lights. And mentioning lights, I might try to add some to my model airport. I don't know how to install them, so if you know how, try to make a video. Or if you have a YouTube channel, try to make a video showing how. So next, we have the Aviation Guy 77's model airport. This is LAX 10200. This is a solid airport, as you can see, an American Retro 707, and that's a good looking model. And then a 757 over there, a 727. The terminal is perfect. That's how I describe the terminal. And here we have the overall view, the tower, the terminal. It's pretty nice, and then it has some lights too. Here we have the cargo area. The main tip I have for you in this cargo area, try to make your grasp neater, and try to make the boards where they connect kind of neater, and that will enhance the detail of your model airport and make it look really realistic. Here we have some cargo buildings. They're really realistic. I think I've seen this on Model Aviation's airport reviews. I think that his doors open up, and then you have a hangar. It's a solid airport. Next, we have Southwest Aviation 26 model airport. And it's a solid model airport. My first thing that I notice is that right here, where the ground markings are, it does not look like it's outlined with a fine liner. You should outline with a fine liner, not a Sharpie or a paint marker. And he has outlined the aircraft safety thing in yellow, and that's a realistic feature on Southwest gates. And then he said also this picture where a American Dash 8 Q100's parked. I would think that you should get jet bridges and connect them. And sorry about that. And then we have another airport by Aviation Guy 77. This is KPJM Airport, based in Chicago in 2026. It is in 1 to 400 scale. It is a pretty solid airport, and he said it's not complete. I'm wanting to see what it looks like when it's complete, because it's going to look really good once it's complete. Here we have this Hungary, I think, Air Force plane refueling some F-4 Phantoms. And it's also a hub for his own airline, Mason Air. I wonder how he did those customs, because they are really good. or if you got someone to do them for you. It is not complete, as you can see with some gate markings. I would recommend adding a little bit more GSE and some people and things like that if you don't have it already. And as you can see, I'd recommend outlining the ground markings, and whenever you do the gate markings, I'd recommend to outline that too. If you don't outline, I would recommend having the priority, the gate markings, and keep the gate markings outlined. I'll make that a priority before you do the taxiway markings. And it's pretty good, a solid airport. Here you can have this picture. It's a good picture of a American Airlines 777 with flaps down taking off. As you can see, the ground markings are not outlined, and that's one thing you should do. And there's not much I have for this airport. Next, we have Slushy Aviation's airport. This is Central Coast International Airport. It took 2 weeks to build, and my main tip is to use a pencil is to use a ruler and a protractor for your ground markings, and that will make it much neater. And take a little bit longer. Model airports are not built in a day or a couple weeks. Take at least a month. Or if you have time, such as have a lot of free time, and you could just work on it a lot, you could use that. That's how I built my model airports. I have a lot of free time. And this is a solid picture with a solid terminal. Most of the terminals don't look like that. And here we have an Emirates plane that's parked at a stand. And I have a tip for the stands. So when you do the stands, my tip is to don't put bigger aircraft than they could actually fit. And you can see this Delta 717 pushing back. Here we have this cargo section. I can see you have another model airport over there. And they're both solid airports. If you can submit that one, the one that's in the corner in the next episode, that'll be very appreciated. And this concludes the airport. Thank you for watching. Like and subscribe if you haven't. I need to show the winner of that makes it to the grand finale. The winner that won it is Aviation Guy 777 with his KPJM airport located in Chicago. It is a solid airport, and I'm only making this video so you can add details to your model airport and make it as realistic as possible. And that concludes the video. I'm not trying to discriminate any of your airports because they're all solid and looking good. And that concludes the video. Like and subscribe if you haven't. Southern